Hedge, and welcome, Tube Dwellers. Your host, the Mad Bag, here with another Mad Bag Gamer production. Today, another companion quest, Glory of the Dead. Now, this was chained exactly onto the back of the previous quest, Purity of Revenge, the second I walked into Whiterun with Vilkas. He said something about Kodlak's funeral, and then he ran off. Before I get into that, though, I have a level up waiting that I want to delve into. So let me check this out real fast. Got it. Gonna keep stacking into that health. We need it. I'm half interested in this restoration tree, even though, and maybe because, things have kind of got easy lately. With a little bit of one-handed I got, with that boost to my power attacks, and with how heavily my smithing stacks have finally come into play, I'm kind of feeling okay on damage. These last couple battles I've had have kind of been easy breezy. 74. When is this next one? Okay, 80, and this is a 90. Okay, so I don't have anything other than that. And with 6 more levels, I will likely get to level 27 before my one-handed hits 80. So I don't necessarily need to save that perk. Speech. I would really like to start getting up there, because that would make it to where my money is absolutely not a problem. Matter of fact, I'm going to hold off on restoration just to do that. Because the fights are easy, I don't necessarily need more survivability. That's just something that I would contemplate going into. Alright, so I will see you back at Jorvisker to watch the funeral. It occurs to me that technically completed the last quest, Purity of Revenge, and began Glory of the Dead. I think I'm going to piggyback at least this funeral onto Purity of Revenge, though. And maybe, I don't know if there's more quest to Glory of the Dead, or if this is going to be, it just says attend Kodlak's funeral. And sure enough, I see a bunch of people up on the Skyforge. So here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Whoa. What's going on? What?
We grieve. At this loss, we weep. We weep. For the fallen, we shout.
And for ourselves, we take our leave.
For Kodlak, we perform magic tricks where we saw him in half through the table. Yeah. Boy, that's kind of anticlimactic. Just that he's sitting up there and oh, such a goofy way. Oh man.
The spirit is departed. Members of the circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
They're going to be over-grieving pretty quick then. They're going to grieve their last right now. Do you have the
fragments of Uthrad still?
Yorland, I do indeed.
Them for mounting again.
I think we should do more than mount them. I return them with honor.
Don't get too flowery on me, lad. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you.
Anything.
There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me?
Certainly.
I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
I'm not necessarily sure I am either, but it would be my pleasure.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Not now.
They're grieving? Apparently they're talking about going to the Underforge. I guess I'm not going to go with them. I'm going to go get some fragments instead. Kodlak's quarters. Why is my camera zoomed so far out? Probably because I was trying to watch the funeral. Sure enough, there's my objective marker. Into Kodlak's bedroom I go. Uh-oh. It is going to be all too difficult for me not. Oh, Stone of Baron Zaya, yeah. One of the 24. That happens to be the first one that this character's gotten. I doubt this character will complete that quest, because there are a lot of them. Fragment of Uthrad. I wonder what. It's got to be like part of the top of the axe or something. Ooh, and Kodlak's journal. That could be interesting. Oh, back up. Give the final fragment to Yorland. He talked like he was going to mount them, but I have a feeling that we're going to do something quite different than just remount the axe. If we got all the fragments, why would we do that? when we could instead
I'm
reforge.
still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Still? Well, you're crabby. Hello, Yorland. I am indeed. I have Kodlak's fragment.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. We're gonna go down there and have like a beast fight, like in the beginning of Underworld, where Celine, not Serene, where Celine discovers werewolves are still
He didn't
alive.
get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
By the Silver Hand,
You
technically.
avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Luthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be.
Oh,
Blade is a weapon,
Yorland.
a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that? Did you
Oh,
repair the
wow.
blade?
Holy
This
crap.
is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here.
And that was
Flames
fast.
of Tyrol can reforge the
Holy
shadow.
crap.
The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As
Almost
the one who bore the
wish I was a
fragments,
two-handed
I think you
user
should
now.
Be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to
Uthrad
the tomb of
added?
Iskramor for Kodlak.
The Tomb of Isgramor. Let's take a look at Wuthrad. So I've got a Dwarven Battle Axe here. This might make a good comparison. The Dwarven Battle Axe does 22 damage. The Wuthrad does 27. I believe Wuthrad is a leveling item, and whenever you get it, it generates stats based on a material, an item of a material that is roughly your level. So whatever's after Dwarven, I want to say Orcish. That's what's after Dwarven on the perk tree, but I'm not sure that Orcish is actually better than Dwarven stuff. Especially deadly to elves. Interesting that it doesn't have charge either. It just says that it's deadly to elves. That is pretty cool, yeah? Alright, so they're running off. Instead of following them, I think I might just look for my objective on my map. Glory of the Dead. Go to Isgramor's tomb with the circle. Isgramor's tomb, look at that. Pretty close to Winterhold. Okay, so I'm thinking take a carriage from the stable of Whiterun to Winterhold and then run out to it. Sure, I'll have to meet them there. Wow. What a crazy view of Winterhold. The bridge and everything. It appears that I have found the tomb of Isgramor on the western bank of an island here. Of course, you guys look at this marker, it'll lead you straight to it. For the most part, it's pretty easy to get to. As you guys can see, I'm right here on the water. Come swimming right up, and pickety-bam! The tomb is revealed. Now, I've got 3 companions that should be showing up any time. However, I've got the objective marker in the tomb already, so I think I'm going to go inside. See if they're there. If not, I might come back out and wait for them for just a second. I got a feeling they may already be in, though. Those young whippersnappers, always jumping in ahead.
Of Iskramor and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
That's ominous. Are you not coming?
Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged.
Your mind fogged. Oh, bullocks! Why do we need to be cautious?
The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Isgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them.
They were 500 something
It's
strong.
not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle.
Okay, again, ominous, ominous. How do we get inside?
Return Wuthrath to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Oh, great. So even if I am a two-handed warrior, I get to put the axe down before I proceed. Broken iron sword handle. Interesting. Broken iron sword blade. I wonder if that's significant in any way. I picked up one thing and like 3 things. Okay, there we go. I was going to say I picked up one thing and like 3 things disappeared, but looks like it may have just been a graphical glitch. Wuthrath, sure, let's do that. And the door behind him opens? Yeah, there we go. I'm just curious. I can take the axe. The door stays open. Okay, so if I want to use the axe, I can. Sweet. Okay, quick save. Oh, if I don't get totally stuck here. And give me one. Apparently Wuthrath does 20% bonus damage to elves. And for a second I thought that broken blade that was on the ground next to the statue might actually be related to something, but I don't think it is. I don't think there's any way you can do anything with that. It's just there for aesthetic value, and of course, like any Elder Scrolls game, degrees of realism. Oh, here we go. It looks like I've got some followers. It looks like only Vilkas is going to chill. Farkas and Yela are with me. Oh yeah, fatalities on a ghost. And their blood is real, as seen on the sword piece. I don't really expect loot down here, although why wouldn't there be? It's a video game. Because it's like a tomb, and I don't know, maybe it's well kept, but it's so old, I guess, I don't know, gold pieces. Maybe it's a well-respected tomb that's never been plundered, even though the door was unlocked. Maybe my companions got here first and unlocked it. Maybe sweet battle will be way easier than I expect it to be. What if a ghost can block? Would it matter, really, you know? I mean, okay, he's got a shield. What does that mean? Looks like blocking with one weapon doesn't mean much. Whoa, sorry, Farkas. Ha! He's screaming threats. I'll rip you in half. Whoa, dude, whatever. I don't think you know what you're talking about, but go ahead and go werewolf on me, son. I happen to keep a couple of them silver blades. I don't even need them. I'm gonna use them just cause. Be funny to watch you burn. Wow, that's really cold, actually. He's my friend. I just picked up a dragon priest dagger. I don't know if those have any significance. I think they don't. However, I picked one up. There is a certain dragon priest dagger that has some significance. I know because one of my other characters is on a quest and he's stuck with the dagger. It's a named one though. It's like Cahovian's Fang or something like that. I am taking arrows. I definitely do not want to be taking arrows from on far. At least not just straight to the nugget. I want to make them work for it. I haven't really been using my Elemental Fury Shout because they don't really call for it, so I guess I could do something crazy like... of course I missed him. You know, honestly, I don't use Fusra Da near as much as I probably should. I don't use it very often at all. I use a lot more Elemental Fury, and I use a lot of Whirlwind Sprint, Marked for Death. I don't know, there's not really a default shout I even use anymore on my mage. I'm kind of shout lazy on my mage just because I'm always throwing some other spell anyway. Ooh, I was hoping that spin would get it. Okay, I got him going to a knee anyway. That actually kind of got close for a second. I'm glad the spiders can't get through their own web. AKA, I am glad they are stupid beasts. Coin purse, taking it. Boy, it'd be great if my restoration went up at some point. Anytime in the future. Okay, let's go back over to Elemental Fury because I'm going to tear a bunch of spiders in a new butthole all at the same time. I meant to do... Oh, and I'm still not doing it. I tried to shout twice, but apparently you have to be all the way out of one animation before it even begins to pick the other one up. Which I already knew, but for some reason did not do very well. Oh well, they still went down like a couple sacks of potatoes. And potatoes go down hard. They heavy. They don't have any aerodynamicy. More webs.
Hey,
Certainly. Hey, I'm not hitting you. Chill. What do you expect me to do against the webs? You want me to just watch them open? That won't work. The spider's gonna hurt. Ah, it wasn't too bad. Ooh, and I do hurt. So how about we just hack him out? Actually, after hitting me a couple times, he was a bit painful. And all of his little babies. Did we lose Farkas? Where's Farkas? What's Farkas up to? I saw him taking a knee back here. I assume that once we get out of combat, he's going to heal up. Whoa, here he is. What's going on, guy?
I can't go any further, Shield.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that. What's the matter? What's the matter?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me.
Oh, no way.
Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine.
You can't handle spiders.
But I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ease.
Oh, are you kidding me? Let me just clear the way, dude. I'll come get you in just a second. You big pansy. Spiders, really? Okay, whatever. Glad Yayla's not afraid of a couple mindless beasts. Predictable as you can get. I guess they are pretty creepy though. And you know what? If I was looking at one of those, oof, his body's as big as my upper body. What? Adept, we can do this. And we're already making progress? No, let's this way make progress. Okay, so it's gonna be somewhere right near rest actually. Didn't have to move it at all. Just being too ADD. Where is it? Where is it? Gotta find it. Can't find it. Oh my god, where is it? It's there. You're on it. Draugr? This looks very Draugr-esque. No, ghosts. Why would there be Draugr? With as powerful as my power attacks are now, I'm half tempted to start prioritizing stamina more than I have been lately. He thought he was going to keep blocking me. He got a clever block or two off back there, and he thought he was good. Apparently 2 melee whacks, and they will stop even trying to arch you. Normally they'll loose whatever arrow they have knocked before they put their bow away and draw their weapon. But they are ghosts. Can't say that their behavior is totally standard, and actually, right after saying that, ghosts doesn't mean anything about their behavior. They are coded, and so whether they're ghosts may or may not have anything to do with their AI. I actually think it doesn't, now that I think about it. Ghosts, just like all others, normally fire away that last knocked arrow even if you're in their face. And then they'll whip their weapon out, which is cool. That's cool. That's realistic. You know, if I had an arrow drawn, I just wasn't sure about myself, but he was getting close, I'd let it go before he got there, you know, just 'cause. I definitely wouldn't try to pull the arrow out of the bow and put it back into my pouch. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe just drop the bow. Depends on how close he gets, how fast. I'm thinking way too much about how you might draw a bow back and fight somebody with it. Skyrim does that though, man. It gets you thinking on the level. Gets you thinking like you're there, like I'm raiding a cavern of ancient Nords. Oh, that's not good, especially with as much hurt as I've been taking. Please get around him. I'm glad Yayla's back there just launching her arrows, and I'm glad that that guy sucks with his arrows. And that guy is not near as slow as I was getting ready to call him. That block. They're doing good damage too, really. I don't know why I'm messing around. I should have whipped out some elemental fury quite a while ago. Hi-yaw! You thought you were going to get me. One hand. That was the sprinting power attack. I think I'm going to back off of him as he draws his weapon. And he's going to go back to the bow. There he goes! Sweet. Maybe I can find like his sweet spot and keep him switching between bow and weapon. Or maybe I can just dance like I am. And shout at some point? Nah, I got him down far enough now that I think I can power right through. One-handed increase to 75. Moving on up. Ah, you know what I just thought about? I am not actually getting crap for loot out of this, even really taking my time and hitting nooks and crannies. I don't get loot off any of the enemies I kill. That is bogus. This is going to be an unusually low loot run. Boo. Boo that. That kind of makes me want to not even pay attention to the the smaller details, the urns, the Draugr corpses. What does it matter? I'm not going to walk out here with much loot anyway. Looks like I got a switch, and I've got a prison door back here, a barred door. That was easy enough.
Is someone
More
there?
ghosts. This time, shout be used first. And I'm going to whip out a couple power attacks on a few companion ghosts here. The two-handed one has to get one because I don't want that damage. Oh, and he got one. Still have it. Oof! Now that's what I'm supposed to do. One duration of elemental fury. Goes right through. Was that 4? That was 4, wasn't it? Started with 2, and then a two-handed guy came up, and then there was the archer. That's how quick you're supposed to be able to run through 4 spirits. Not take forever on 2. Another skill book? You know what? I didn't even look at what that skill was. I'm tunnel visioning right now. I'm just not paying attention. Whatever skills. I don't care about leveling up right at the moment. I want to become no longer a werewolf. I want to help Kodlak's spirit no longer be werewolf stricken, werewolf cursed. Get to the burial chamber, and there's our boss ghost. Do a quick inventory of the room. Speak to Kodlak. Oh, boss ghost negatory, not the boss ghost. That's Kodlak. Shield of Isgramor. I think I'm getting to some chain-ending loot potentially here. Increases magic resistance by 20%, increases your health by 20 points. Shield of Isgramor. Interesting. Decent heavy armor shield. I'm not sure I'll ever use it. However, if I want to get into block, that might be my first choice for it. Oh, I did look it up too. I don't know if I ever said this. I think I actually didn't. So, Wuthrad, Isgramor's axe, 20% extra damage to elves, and that does consider farmers. I think it also considers orcs even. So, the statistic there, 20%, decent amount. Of course, since there's no charge as well, makes it even better. Talk to him first, to the Flame of the Harbinger. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, shield brother.
Kodlak, is that you?
Of course. My fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay.
Oh, wow. But there's nobody else here.
You see only me because your heart knows only me as the companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors.
Huh.
And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearsay's realm.
Trapped.
And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the companions. We won't soon forget it.
Glad you judged me well, Kodlak. Vilkas said you can still be cured.
Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
What? I'm glad I got a bunch of their heads, if their head is needed in this fire to release magic. I put it in. Whoa! What is going on? Kodlak's wolf spirit? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to fight that. Oh, and I can do damage to it already. Defeat the wolf spirit. Yep, sure enough. Ooh, and down it goes. Oh my god, that dual wielding damage with elemental fury. I didn't even get to see a single one of his attacks. That went that fast. I did not expect the end of this chain to be as easy as it's turning out.
Greetings, shield brother.
We've killed your spirit beast.
And so slain the beast inside of me.
So,
I thank you.
burn a head, kill
The
a
other
spirit
Harbingers
wolf.
remain trapped by hearsay.
Boom, we're done. Oh, we gotta
Perhaps
kill a
from
bunch of spirit
Sovngarde,
wolves.
The heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph.
What if there's some that want to remain there? You're gonna go
Perhaps
kill her
someday
tied to it.
You'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your rest. Triumph in your victory.
Sure,
And lead
sure.
the companions to further glory.
Oh, lead! Kodlak finally found the person he's gonna hand his mantle down to. Completed
Did I hear
glory
right?
of the
Did he
dead.
say you were to lead the companions?
Yayla's here, she witnessed
Did I
it.
hear right? Did he say you were to lead the
Is there an
companions?
echo in here? Yeah, he definitely did.
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go
Ah.
tell the others.
Yeah, salute, soldier. You may honor me any way you would like there, Yela. Let's go tell the others. Okay, let's. I guess I am done searching this area. I feel like there should be something else. I don't know. I guess I got the chest with all the good loot in it. So, the others, tell me there's not some other way out of here. There's got to be, right? There's got to be another way out of here? Why do these look like hallways off either side of this? And why does it look like it loops back around? Skyrim? There's a door to Skyrim, like right here. No, it's got to be above me. That's one thing I do not like about the maps in Skyrim, the local maps anyway, is that it doesn't illustrate all that well what's technically above you and what's not. And since there's a little bit of ambiguity, I want to erase all that. What is over here? Nothing. Absolute dead end. Okay, well... Oh, wait. I see a door over here, though. I'm actually glad I did that. Hold up. Yeah, yeah. Alright, alright. I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. Sorry, guys. A little bit of ignorance there. A little bit of no corner checking. Took me a little bit long to find that door. Let's proceed back up to Vilcus and Farkas. Right after we finish our loot rounds. Bandit armor, yeah, taking it. Do not care about that weight. Leather helmet. Should have took it. Right as I say I don't care about that weight, I get stingy about leather. Let's go ahead and slap a quick save in here. Sounds like a good enough time. About as good as any. Pull chain, secret doors. I would expect no less. Back to Isgrimor's tomb I go. Farkas said he was going to come out here. There's Farkas.
Vilcus said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good.
I cured Kodlak.
He's not a werewolf anymore? Even dead? This is a good thing.
They did a good job on making them look like brothers, but not making them look identical. Kodlak said I should lead the companions.
Oh, you don't have to worry about any problems from me. I do what I'm told. Congratulations.
And he could train him to use heavy armor, and I could get the money back off of him if you were following me. I could just pull it out of his inventory. Interesting. I will consider him as a follower. I don't know, though. I really don't know.
I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the Harbinger. But Kodlak trusted your judgment, and so will I.
Good. So will your brother. By the way, I cured Kodlak.
Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome for a worthy warrior.
Agreed. So, just to rub it in your face, Kodlak said I should lead the companions now.
If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the companions, I might have slit your throat.
Yeah, well...
But I've seen what you can do, and heard of the love that Kodlak had for you. The trust. Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, he picked me within a couple days. I guess I gotta ask him if they're going back to Jorvaskr, but that seems pretty redundant.
I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
So, there were 4 different ways. Okay, there's still one I haven't gone. It's the one behind me.
Get things done.
What is this? Is this a way out? For some reason I feel so. However, it's something I haven't explored. To Skyrim. So maybe there's something on the exit that I haven't gotten yet? Yeah, this doesn't look familiar. I went into Isgrimor's tomb at the base of this island, and I actually walked around the outside of the island, and there was no way up here. Now I'm on the top of the island, I think. Yep, I sure am. And going up some steps. Oh, check it out! Hooty hoo! Corpse, no loot. No loot in the corpse. It's a burnt corpse, no loot, no clothes, no jewelry, no weapons, animal allegiance. I guess that kinda makes sense with the whole werewolf theme, but God, that kinda sounds crappy. You know what? I shouldn't talk trash. I've used animal allegiance on my archer. I don't really like it a whole lot, honestly. I think the cooldown's too long and the effect's a little too lackluster. So I completed Glory of the Dead a while back. I may have to check real quick. I think that might be the final companion quest. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel back to Jorvaskr, and then we're going to take a look at some of these, this shenaniganery going on here. One interesting tip is that I can marry a number of my companions. I believe all of these will potentially follow you. Farkas, Vilkas, Yela, Aethys, Rhea, and Jada, and Torvor are all available now to me to be married. And I believe there's something additional to the Skyforge, but I think I have to talk to Yorland. Let's see if I can get him to pop up. Yep, waited 1 hour, there he is. Hey, Yorland.
You know, since Kodlak's funeral, the Skyforge feels more awake.
What?
It's always been said that the souls of the heroes of old are what gives Skyforge steel its strength.
That's kind of weird.
But I think the Forge knows the greatness of Kodlak's soul. I can't really explain, but it feels like it's young.
Huh.
I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been seen since eras long forgotten.
Oh, really?
I'm eager to try.
Yeah, well, about that, let me take a look at your forge, buddy. I happen to be a smith of some renown myself. Draugr! This is new. I just now looked at this before I started this, this little soiree. Hero battle axe, bow, great sword, sword, and war axe. I just want to compare. I happen to have the ebony smithing perk. So let's see here, war axe. Let's compare it. 30 damage to an ebony war axe of 37 damage. So let's back up one. The orcish war axe, 25. Dwarven, is Dwarven better than orcish? 27. That doesn't make any sense because the orcish perk is actually further down the tree than the dwarven perk. But all the dwarven stuff is better than the orcish stuff. Silliness, I tell you. That's insanity. So the Daedric stuff is not quite as good as ebony, but better than orcish and dwarven Daedric. I didn't have this before either. Ancient Nord armor, ancient Nord boots, gauntlets, helm. Let's compare the armor. Armor is 60, dwarven armor 82. So not as good as dwarven armor. 96. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe some orcish stuff is better than dwarven stuff, and some dwarven stuff is better than orcish. That's interesting. I hadn't really paid attention to that before. And I think that might be it. The couple Daedric pieces of armor. I guess they're not technically Daedric. What do they take? Steel? Iron? That's pretty regular stuff. What's the Draugr stuff take? Steel. Huh. Interesting. So there's a new allowance that becoming the Harbinger of the Companions has allotted me. A tier of weapons and armor that's not as good as ebony. So it kind of sucks. Just that the timing of it, I happen to have ebony already, although I'm not high enough level yet for ebony ore and ingots to occur in shops and out in the world. So I can't actually use any of my smithing on that yet. I should probably look up where exactly that is. And I want to do something with Aethys, I think. He has one-handed training, and I have some money. Let me see if I can find Aethys. And then I'm going to look into one other thing, I think. I found Aethys. He doesn't have any dialogue options to train one-handed. I had him follow me. I don't think I'm going to mess with that, though. I kind of didn't want to do the glitch anyway. I actually just wanted to spend some money training. I tend not to like to glitch. If I can get through the game without it, then there's not really any reason. I don't mind putting a little extra elbow grease into having to struggle, or maybe having to find something that allows me to turn over a high profit and iterate on it a little bit. Grind, as they might say in an MMO. I do want to kind of look through Kodlak's room. His bed is no longer owned. I don't think there's really anything else for me to be rewarded with here. 14 gold, yank yank. On the old pud, no thanks. Don't need that, really. Not worth looking through the room. Alright, continuing on. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Yela as a follower. I think she, as an archer, represents a pretty good yin to my yang. She will stay at distance and pelt them with arrows as I get in close, take all the beating, and deal out plenty myself. I'm going to try to outfit her. However, that's not going to fall into this video. That has been the completion of the final companion quest, Glory of the Dead, and this rounds out the companion's quest line. Now I can continue to do Radiant quests, and I don't think that's going to be my next priority, but I may sometime in the future just do a round of Radiant quests from all of the storylines and slap those in, I don't know, some little video series just to kind of give an example of what kind of random quests will just continuously pop up. But that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to more content. Subscribe if you want to track that easily. And then, of course, like this video if you liked this video. Peace out.